When we talk about obligations in English, we often hear the terms have to, must, and should. But did you know that have to is actually a semi-modal verb? This means it behaves a bit differently than the modal verbs must and should. Let's dive into the details. First, let's explore have to. This semi-modal verb expresses obligations that are often self-imposed or based on external circumstances. For example, when I say I have to buy more groceries, it indicates that I need to do this task, but it's not necessarily enforced by anyone else. It's my responsibility, and if I don't fulfill it, the consequences might be minor, like running out of food. Now compare that to must. This modal verb conveys a stronger sense of obligation. When I say I must finish my homework, it implies that there's an external pressure or requirement, perhaps from a teacher or a deadline. Disobeying this obligation could lead to penalties, like a bad grade. Must carries a weight that have to doesn't always have. Then we have should. This modal verb is often used to give advice or express what is expected. For instance, if I say, he should have kept his mouth shut, I'm suggesting that there was a better choice he could have made. Should often carries a tone of criticism or expectation rather than a strict obligation. Now let's talk about the negative forms of these verbs, which highlight their differences even more. When I say, I don't have to go to the party, it means attending is optional. There's no obligation, and it's more of a suggestion. On the other hand, if I say, you must not cross the red light, it's a strict rule. There's no room for negotiation here. Breaking this rule could lead to serious consequences. And what about should? If I say you shouldn't smoke, I'm advising against it. It's not just a suggestion, it's a recommendation based on health concerns. The negative form of should implies that avoiding the action is the better choice. So, to summarize, have to expresses self-motivated obligations, must indicates strong external obligations, and should is often about advice or expectations. Understanding these nuances can really enhance your communication skills in English. It's fascinating how these verbs shape our expressions of obligation and advice, isn't it?